it's Misty from the Joyful Elf. Welcome back to day 2 of my Floral Phrases series. This week I am focusing on the Floral Phrases stamp set along with the floral bouquet paper and the delicate floral thinlit dies. So let me show you today's card. Today's card is absolutely gorgeous, if I do say so myself. So we're going to use some of the copper embossing powder along with the Thinlits dies and one of the sentiments from that stamp set. So let's head over to my craft table and I'll show you how I made it. Okay guys, like I mentioned in Monday's video, I am going to be making very detailed oriented cards this week, maybe a little bit more detailed than I normally do. And today we're going to continue our Floral Phrases series and we're going to bring in the detailed floral framelits, and that's what these are. So I'm going to show you how to use these today. So I have a piece of Thick Whisper White. This is going to be our card base. When I'm doing card bases, white card bases, I like to use the Thick Whisper White. This measures 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. I'm going to set this to the side. I have a piece of Night and Navy that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is going to be our card layer, and I want it the exact same size as the card. I have my embossing buddy out, I have my sentiment ready, and I'm going to bring in the Big Shot. Now for this, you're really going to want to get the precision cutting plate. You could do it with maybe a couple of shims, etc., but it's just going to be so much easier on your life if you have this precision cutting plate. So normally I'm not one for gimmicky kinds of things, but I don't think this is a gimmick. I think it's a necessity. So I'm going to use my regular platform. So this is the multi-purpose platform. You need it on tab 2. I'm going to use my precision cutting plate. You want this side up. Now I've made the mistake of cutting on this side, but as you can see, it shows you the sandwich, and I should have paid better attention. So that side is going to go up. Then I'm going to take my piece of cardstock, and what I'm going to do is I want this to cut out, but I don't want it to cut completely through the edge. Ooh, I'm shaky. I guess when I'm done, I'm going to have to test my blood sugar, make sure I'm not. So this is the step you're going to take if you want to make a card layer. If you wanted to cut this out, there is a third piece that comes with it, and you would just line that up. But we are not going to do that today. And I know that I need to run this through twice because I've tried this once before. So, oh. So I'm going to go that way one time, and then I'm going to pull it back. I have acrylic on my desk now, so it makes it really hard for this Big Shot to sit still. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. So you can see, cut out all those little pieces. Now, you could invest in the brush, which I have done. It'll be here later this week. You don't have to do that. You can sit and pick these out like I'm going to have to do since I don't have a brush until next week. So let me show you what that looks like. Let me get everything out of the way. So I keep a little thing on my desk to catch trash and my scraps. So I'm just going to poke through. You can use a pokey tool. You can use scissors. You just want to get through all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed through this, and I will catch back up with you when I'm ready to move on to the next step. Okay guys, I'm back. This is what it looks like. How gorgeous is this? Oh my word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach this. Look at this. There we go. Got a couple pieces. And you can see my little bowl is full. So I'm going to go ahead and just use snail on this. So I'm going to add some snail in the middle. And then I'm just going to go down the side here of each one. You know what else would be pretty with this? I'm not going to do it, but it would be pretty if you made this into a shaker. This would be really pretty as a shaker card. Okay. I'm gonna start at the top because I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull this up if I screw up. So wherever it lands is where it may be. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh my word. Oh my word. That is so pretty. I have a little overage, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim our card just a little. Oh, the old thing. Now I think, I don't know if I want to do a white flag or a navy flag. I think let's keep it blue. I feel like that white distracts from the pretty blue floral underneath. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch tall. Well, maybe, yeah, 3/4 of an inch by 4 1/4. And let's try heat embossing. One of them will work. One of them will work, I promise. Now this isn't detailed embossing powder, so we'll see how we do. That's actually pretty good. Okay. We're just gonna do a lot of embossing on this. A lot of embossing this week, apparently. That actually turned out pretty damn good. I'm gonna let it cool for a second. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Nope. You know what we can do? We could do some more of those bronze white perfect accent. That'll be pretty. Excuse me. Like this is a disaster. It's a disaster. So let's do We'll do 5. Okay, I didn't get those much chance to dry, so what I'm going to do very carefully, so I'm just going to add a little on top. Just like that. All right, guys. It took a while to get to our destination, but we made it. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I don't know what this is going to look like after I edit it all down. Look at that. How pretty. And you can actually read the sentiment. Look at that. So pretty. And I love this die. This is not the, you haven't seen the last of it. So thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you check out the description box down below for all the supplies. You can also find the link to my blog for the supplies. If you're interested in purchasing any supplies, make sure you check the description box for the July Hostess Code. So yeah, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I promise Friday won't be this crazy. Well, I'm going to try to make Friday not so crazy. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.